Hello everyone, my name is Brandon Dillander, and today I'm going to be going over a cyber threat overview for safeguarding our critical systems and patient information. So I want to be respectful of the C-suite's time, so I'm just going to be going over our key points here. So why does it matter? It's important to protect our patient information, our PHI, and access to our critical systems, such as making appointments, getting treatment. These things can be interrupted with unsecure systems, making sure that we're within regulatory compliance whenever inevitably an audit happens and we need to have our data readily available. We need to make an informed decisions for education and funding, so keeping our employees and staff trained, knowing what systems we need in order to properly maintain our security posture. And ever-evolving threats, these are, especially with AI and potentially quantum computing, we have threats that are constantly updating over time, and we need to make sure our systems are always ready to respond so we can give this critical treatment to our patients. These are a list of the different types of threat actors, and we'll be going over a breakdown in a little bit of each one. So first, I want to distinguish between the difference between a threat and a vulnerability. Threats are the potential dangers. These include cyber criminals, insider threats. These are people who may or may not want to attack our systems, and they have the ability and desire to attack our systems. Vulnerabilities include our weaknesses. These are unpatched software, weak access controls, lack of regulatory compliance, and awareness training. Everything that we could leave open for an attacker to exploit. Be going over just the main list. So this is a list of different threat actors, where they're located, the resources they have, aversion to risks, and primary motives. Insider threats are the only one on this list that are internal. And then the primary motives, their driving factors, why they are doing this. But this is the most important list right here. So this is basically the least serious attack, which is the most likely, and the most serious attack, which are less likely to happen, but the most serious type of damage. So the threat actor for a nation state, the least serious type of attack is persistent reconnaissance or living off the land, staying on our systems, using our own resources, and acting in a way that seems normal to our systems in order to avoid detection. Their most serious attack type could be threat of the theft of our cancer research, our patient data, and our protocols. So script kiddies, they're an unskilled attacker, but they can regularly scan for known vulnerabilities. Most serious attack type is compromising our unpatched software. So this could lead to a denial of service. This could lead to downtime on our portals. So we may got to keep that in mind. A hacktivist, their motives tend to be political agendas, so they're likely to deface our websites or try to. And our most serious attack would be a denial of service against our patient portals and appointment systems. It could be by flooding information, like doing denial of service packets to our website or our network. Insider threats are the most common and most likely thing we need to face because we have a high amount of employees for the research. They have access to our systems on a regular basis. Insider threats can be negligent employees. They could also be malicious people who have an agenda against our system, our staff. They may do things to take revenge or gain money. Our least serious attack type for that is just the unauthorized disclosure of information from a negligent employee. And the most serious attack type could be the intentional theft and sale of our patient data. The next up is a cyber criminal. They're likely going to use social engineering techniques such as calling members of our staff to gain information on our systems. So that's the most benign version of it. And then the most serious attack, it could be ransomware, locking us out of our systems and demanding money in order to restore them. Cyber terrorism, their main goal is to just disrupt our services. So they may disrupt non-critical administrative systems. That would be the most benign type. Most serious attack type could be in a direct attack on systems supporting patient care. So flooding the site with like a DDoS, which is viruses or a worm, just to destroy, purpose of destroying our system data and denying services to patients. Industrial espionage, this, the most least serious attack version of this would be a compromised third party, so our supply chain, making sure that they're protected as well. It's going to be important to collaborate with them on different types of threats and keep them informed as well. They may not have the type of security that we do, and they're likely to give us products and services that may be compromised. So we got to keep that in mind whenever we are doing business with people, making sure that they also follow compliance. Most serious attack type is the theft of our intellectual property, our proprietary data. This could be sold to competitors, and this could take away our advantages or destroy the organization by compromising information that only we know. But this is a list of recommendations to help with our systems. But that is the end of the presentation. I appreciate the time, and thank you.